I still remember the moment a teacher told us, "There's really nothing to worry about. Your child is doing great." And I nodded, smiled, and felt completely confused because at home, it didn't feel great at all. At home, our child was exhausted, overwhelmed, melting down over things that didn't seem to make sense. And we kept asking ourselves, how can everything look fine on the outside, but feel so hard on the inside? That was the moment we started to understand what high-functioning autism really means. When people hear high-functioning, they often assume things are easier. That word can be misleading. Yes, our children may speak fluently, do well academically, or appear independent on the outside. But what we've learned as parents is this: the challenges are still very real, just often less visible. In our family, one of the first things we noticed was the gap between how things looked and how they felt for our child. At school, everything seemed fine. Teachers would say they're doing great. And academically, that was true. But at home, it was a different story. After holding it together all day, our child would come home completely overwhelmed. Meltdowns, shutdowns, emotional exhaustion, it all came out in the safe space of home. It took us time to understand that this wasn't bad behavior. It was the result of constant effort, masking, adapting, trying to meet expectations in a world that doesn't always make sense to them. One of the biggest lessons for us as parents has been learning to look beyond appearances. High-functioning autism often means our kids are incredibly capable in some areas, but still need significant support in others. For example, our child might be able to talk for hours about a favorite topic, but struggle with something like starting homework, managing time, or navigating social situations. We've had to adjust our expectations, not lower them, but reframe them. Instead of asking, "Why can't they just do this?" we've learned to ask, "What's making this hard right now?" That small shift changed everything. Another big part of our journey has been understanding sensory sensitivities. Things we barely notice, noise, lights, clothing textures, can feel overwhelming or even painful for our child. There were times we didn't understand why something as simple as getting dressed or going to a busy place would cause distress. Now, we know. It's not about being difficult. It's about a nervous system that processes the world differently. So, we've made small changes. Noise-canceling headphones, predictable routines, giving advance notice before transitions. These adjustments might seem small, but they make a huge difference in our child's sense of safety. Social situations are another area where high functioning can be misunderstood. Our child wants friends. They want connection. But reading social cues, understanding unspoken rules, or keeping up with fast-moving conversations can be exhausting. We've learned to support, not force. Instead of pushing large group interactions, we focus on smaller, more manageable settings. Instead of correcting every social misstep, we talk things through afterward, gently, without judgment. And most importantly, we remind our child that they don't have to change who they are to be accepted. One of the hardest parts as a parent has been dealing with the expectations of others. Because our child doesn't look autistic, people sometimes assume they're just being stubborn, rude, or lazy. We've heard comments like, "But they seem fine," or "They just need more discipline." Those moments can be frustrating, even painful. Over time, we've learned to advocate, not just for our child, but for understanding. Sometimes that means explaining. Sometimes it means setting boundaries. And sometimes it means letting go of the need for others to fully understand. At the same time, we've also learned to recognize and celebrate our child's strengths. High-functioning autism often comes with incredible qualities: deep focus, creativity, honesty, unique perspectives. Our child notices details we miss. They think in ways that surprise us. They are deeply passionate about the things they love, and those strengths are just as important as the challenges. As parents, we've also had to take care of ourselves. It can be emotionally demanding to support a child who is navigating a world that often feels overwhelming. There are days when we feel unsure, tired, or even discouraged. But we've learned that we don't have to have all the answers. What matters most is that we stay curious, patient, and connected. Living with high-functioning autism isn't about fixing our child. It's about understanding them, supporting them, and creating an environment where they can thrive as who they are. If there's one thing we've learned, it's this: progress doesn't always look the way we expect. Sometimes it's small, sometimes it's invisible to others, but it's there, and every step forward matters. To all the parents watching, you're not alone in this. Your experiences are valid, your challenges are real, and the way you show up for your child, day after day, truly makes a difference. Thank you for being here and for being part of this community.